going on, people? Bringing you some Medal of Honor Warfighter today, as I do every week usually. I wanted to give y'all some Battlefield, but no one's really been online to play it, and I don't know. Like I still love the game itself. Don't get me wrong, I love Battlefield, but it just isn't fun for me anymore without people playing with you, and people are just generally tired of the game. So that's how that goes. So I went ahead and pulled this out. I saw a lot of Warfighter gameplays last week where people were using MP7, so I thought I'd throw up an MP7 gameplay too, just to, I don't know, fit in with everybody else, I guess. And it's a pretty good game. I think it's 18-4. I want to say that's what it is, and it seems like from what I hear from a lot of folks is they consider this one of the top rushing classes, like just to run in and just kill. And I do agree in the literal sense that this class is a very rush heavy class because it's fast as hell. I mean, compared to everybody else, he runs really fast, and his weapons tend to weapons tend to have a, well, not all of them, but the MP7, which is what a lot of people use, has a high rate of fire. And so, some people would say it's the rush class. You can get in someone's face real quick and do things, but I don't know. It's I actually, my two go-tos for if I want to just go straight kill mode is Point Man and Assaulter. I don't think this class compares to those two very well, just because one, it gets a lot of hit markers sometimes, and two, he gets killed really quick because he's the one guy that decides, hey, I don't need nothing but a t-shirt, so I'm good to go. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. But I mean, not to say the class is bad and I can use it. I mean, I do well in this match, so it's not to say it's a bad class and not to tell someone not to use it. But I don't know, for me it just doesn't. Assaulter, because he's just your all over player. I can get people generally from any distance, do a fair amount of damage no matter what, and then I have the noob tube as backup. If someone's in a spot that I just can't get them with the gun, I can noob tube them and get the kill. And I had to choose one. There's like three guys here. I thought it was just two. The one that ran past me and the one in front of me, and another guy pops up. But the Assaulter is just good because he's just a roundabout, can do anything. His attack streaks are better than almost everybody. As far as all of them together, there are different point streaks, I mean, that I like more than some of the ones, but as far as back to back point streaks, he's got the best point streaks in my opinion. Point Man really is my go-to killer, period, as far as if I'm just going in straight for kills, which this is TDM, so that's generally the goal, right? And Point Man is just, I think he's the A plus. He's fast, just like the spec, this class spec, but he has a shotgun when you get in their face, and his guns actually do really good damage too. I guess the biggest weakness is with some of the guns that you might use, especially the AKs. Everybody loves the AK. I want to say 105. I can't remember which one it is, but everyone loves the AK with the Cobra scope, me included. That gun's good until you get at range. Sometimes at range it doesn't do what you want it to do. The AUG is decent generally at any range, but it gets some hit markers sometimes for me. Maybe for other people you don't have that problem. But I feel like Point Man's the best. His only weakness is his point streaks aren't on par with people who want to kill. He has a lot of help the teammate out point streaks, which is fine. That's cool. It's just, if you want to maximize kills and incorporate point streaks into that strategy, it probably wouldn't be the best. But the shotgun murders and his guns kill too. So Point Man for me is top class as far as running in and just killing. He tends to last a little bit longer than this class, which is why I like him more. But I still like this class too. It's fast as hell. The guns are fun to use. Some of the funnest guns to use. Still, Shotty Body's always gonna be my favorite type of gun. So that's kind of preference for Point Man in my opinion. But I really love it. Let me know what your favorite class is. I actually do use the Heavy Gunner and Demolition. I have some gameplays I'm gonna load, in the weeks to come, of me actually using those classes and doing decent. As everyone knows, they're pretty slow, so sometimes it's hard to get exciting gameplay with those classes, which would probably be my biggest problem, is get something that people would actually want to watch. And there's a good chance you're not going to want to watch what I give you anyway. The demolition, though, out of those two would probably be my favorite, just because he gets the mask, and his point streaks are very explosive, excuse me, as they should be. The small is badass, the MK is badass, so I do like it more than the heavy gunner, which a lot of his stuff, even though deadly, is very stationary, and once it's in a spot, you really can't do anything else with it, and that's its biggest weakness for me, is that the chopper, the support chopper that you get, it just sits in the spot that's usually not good for what you want to do. And there's that rocket launcher you have to put down. I don't remember what it's called, but you have to place it down, and you can only see what's in front of you, type of deal. You have to sit in it. But I mean, if you get it in the right spot, it's deadly. That's just my take on the classes. But let me know what y'all think. Maybe you think that this class spec is like the best class, period. Let me know, and how you use it, and what gun you run with, and how you set it up. Let me know that down there. I'll probably be jumping back on this game this weekend coming for a little while, because I've been missing it a little bit, and I've been playing other games. As y'all see, I've been loading the Sleeping Dogs mini playthroughs, which you should check out if you've been looking for a game to get. I actually recommend the game now that I've been playing it more, especially, even though, let me let you know this now, for people who know what this game is, it won't compare. It's not gonna be that game, but it's the closest thing you're gonna get, and that's to Shemute. I think I said this in another video too. It's the closest thing we're gonna get for what seems to be a long time, maybe ever. So you should play it just because of that. He even has a brown jacket that matches Ryu, so you should check it out. But end of the match, y'all take it easy.